not been to one of those distributor trainings yet, it happens every other week. So not next Monday, but the Monday after, and you can hop on at 7 o'clock and just be blessed. It's seriously such a gift. And if you're tuning in live on Facebook, say live. If you're catching the replay, say replay. We want to make sure that you guys are tuning into these calls, even if you can't get on live, because there's so much incredible information that happens in this 30 minutes that really, I believe, tees us up for the rest of the week. And it gets me through the week. I don't know about y'all, but I need these calls in order for me to be like, whew, okay, we got through Monday, and now the rest of the week is going to feel like amazing because we know we have clarity and vision. And so I'm going to just dive right into it. We have kind of a joint effort of some people sharing tonight, but I want to get these announcements shared with you as well, if I can, potentially. I don't really know how to share this exactly, but we're going to just roll with it. Give me a thumbs up if you can see that. Cool. I don't know how to make it full screen, so I'm so sorry. I tried before the call, but we're going to go through some announcements, and then we're also going to let other people share just so that everybody just is in the know of the amazing things that are happening. And then we can all level up what we're doing as well on a weekly basis to help grow our business. Because, right, if you're new here, you joined for one reason or another. Most of us came in because we loved a product. Some of us came in because we were looking for a business opportunity. The beautiful thing is that we joined something that is a personal development program wrapped up in a compensation plan, and it's going to bless tons of lives if we do it right. And so I am just going to challenge you right now. If you've been kind of dipping your toe in, plugging in intermittently, like decide tonight, I'm going to give this a 90-day plug-in where I'm like all in committed to just see what these crazy people are talking about. And you will look like it will change you. It changed me, and I'm thankful every single day that I started to plug in and make this an important non-negotiable, because it's changed everything for me. So what we have for this week's trainings, Flip the Switch Opportunity Call. You can follow the official Lifevantage Facebook page, and you can watch Jason Kokenzie. He is incredible for social media training. Like, he's great, and he does a lot of really cool things. He's a great trainer. He's going to be talking about that on Tuesday, tomorrow. We have weekly Wednesday wellness. This is just another great place where we have a lot of people who are very focused in the health fields to talk about wellness opportunities. And you can always plug in there. You can always bring guests to come in. I'll tell you, whenever there's an opportunity meeting that I know I can make, because there's so many of them, right? First of all, if it's your first year, I would plug into every single one that you possibly can. It will grow your belief in what we have our hands on, and it will really just, it will help you a lot. But then also anybody that you already have on the product, this is a really great opportunity. I love going back to them and saying, hey, you invested in this. There's somebody talking, and we'll get details out on who that is. And if you stay plugged into the Telegram groups and Facebook and get those announcements. But I always tell my customers, hey, you're invested in this, and I know that they need that belief building. Will you come watch this wellness webinar? It's live only. There's no replay, but I think it will help you understand more about this investment that you're putting into your body and really bless you in that way. And I just, talk to people and invite them. Points, earn a point towards Croatia if you do the compliance training. I'm sure you've gotten a text message or an email about that, but you can register for it and you can get a point for Croatia. And I think this is a gift because, guys, compliance is here to really, really help us. And I don't know if you're like me and you've gotten one of those emails that said, this post might not be compliant. I've had that. It's just there to help protect us and really give us a check. We don't need to be making claims. What we have is good enough, and the world is looking for that. And so we want to keep our businesses safe. And if you tune into the compliance training, it's really great. Like, they keep it clear and concise, and they give you exactly what you need to be successful and stay compliant. Thursday, we have an incredible, opportunity meeting for guests as well. And this is, just, you can take these shareables and you can save them to your phone and you can share them to all of your guests and get them on. We have, I don't know what this is, Gut Health Essentials Stack. Download assets. I'm not really sure what that's for, but that might be it might be the social calendar for the month. of March is focusing on gut health. So if you are using, okay.
Yeah, that's what they're doing.
Yes, perfect. If you're using that, they have all these incredible assets that you can do if you're using social media or if you're sharing with people that are completely compliant, and you can literally download them and you can share them in your social media, and help people see what you're doing that way. I love the gut health stack. So MVP, this is huge for the next 2 months. And Leslie, who wanted to talk about the MVP? Who out there? Was somebody? No? Okay, I will. It's good.
I can help. Okay.
MVP, you guys, if you don't, oh, Marisa?
Yeah, sure.
Cool.
Thank you, Amy, and thank you for rocking the call. So MVP is basically what we should be doing anyway, and it's bringing in 3 distributors. That's for the building, bringing in 3 distributors, teaching those 3 how to bring in 3 with over 200 PV, and teaching those 3 so you can become a bronze, a silver, and a gold. And of course, if you get gold, you're on your way to being a pro 10. But there's more to it than that. But that is really, it's you want to strive to be a bronze, period. That's what you want to do. If you focus on being a bronze, then you're going to have success. And with that success, you're going to have confidence. And that's going to help you want to help your new people become as successful as well. And guess what? Then they're going to have confidence, and they're going to be able to share this with 3 more people. And so then it just takes, it becomes this beautiful business. Now, are you going to do that overnight? Most likely not. The reality is it takes time to do this. You're planting the seeds. That's why keeping that funnel full. That's why, I hit bronze pretty quick in this, just because of the work that I have done previously, right? But now I have to get deeper into those people to see if that's really what they want. And if they don't, then guess what? I need to find 3 more. So we're going to help. And what you get is you're doubling the commissions this month. If you become a bronze, that's helping 3 people get 3 people, or you getting 3 people, you're going to get $100. Well, they're doubling it this month and next month. And then you help those 3 get 3 years silver. They're doubling that. That's 500. And then they're doubling that. So that's 1,000. And then, wow, can you imagine helping those 3 get 3? That's 1,500. And then that's doubled. Whoa. Who's going to be the first? Type that in the chat to do that. Now that's the builder program. And that is 2nd month orders. Okay, guys. So as you help those people, if I got that right, Leslie, help me if I didn't, but I think, or Amy or Tanya, but I think it's their monthly subscription has to be 200, is their volume has to be 200. I have to look at it. I can't always remember. It's been one of those days. Now the seller is the 2nd month, and the seller rewards those that want to bring in customers, right? And so you can also earn $100 and that's doubled when you have 500 PV, and it can be from now I'm getting the 5 for 5. It can be 500 from 1 person PV, and you qualified. It can be 2 people. It can be any combination of distributor or customer. It has to be in that 2nd month. Okay, that's what you want to make sure that you're doing, because the first time order is wonderful, but it's really about keeping them on a monthly subscription, because this only works when we take it every day. I hope that helps.
Love it. Love it. Love it. That is really what we're doing. It's those simple, basic behaviors that we should be doing. And the company is just offering us extra icing on the cake, with extra bonuses on top of our commission for doing those simple behaviors. So if I were you out there, just get laser focused on how can I earn my 200, it's going to be doubled. So $200, it'll be for next month if you're just starting, because everything this month, right? It's all about what happens next month. And so they're going to give you that $200 bonus next month if you have 500. And it's just like, get laser focused on how are we going to help people? How are we going to get people connected? How are we going to get people started and build their belief enough to take it and commit to it? I always tell my new customers, commit to at least 3 months minimum. If you're going to invest in this, Don't jump off on the first month. And I was like, I don't even want to sell it to you if you're not ready to commit to 3 months. And that
And
will really help.
oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh yeah.
Well, I was going to say, don't just think it's, I got to find 3 people. You're going to have to find 9 to get 3 that do it, right? Think about how many people we bring into the business that don't run with the business, right? They
Yes.
become a glorified, or I should say, very well loved consumer, right?
Yeah.
So just remember that, okay?
Love it. So yes, this month we're doubling it, double. I love the March Madness. So yeah, if you guys want to earn double, connect with the people upline, and we can't be pulling you. We want you to plug into us and tell us you want it, and we'll help you get there. That's the amazing thing. And so then this leads me to the next thing about being committed for 90 days to plugging into everything and see how it changes you and your business. Plug into Lifevantage Academy. If you are not registered yet, go register. If you don't know where to find it, ask your upline. They'll send you a direct link. It's incredible how simple it can be. Commit. You can watch virtually. I'm hosting a big party at my house for people to come who are local. You can make the magic happen at your place. You don't even have to have a big place. If you can get 5 people together to watch it together, that's amazing. Or get in the car and drive to the nearest location. And seriously, you don't want to miss this. It will bless you. It's 4 hours of incredible training that I don't miss since the first day I started. And it's the reason why I'm here today, is being plugged in. So seats are added for Activate 2022. Again, another event that the company said, well, this is a really big deal. There's a lot of things dropping in June that those who are there are going to have the firsthand experience with. And the things that Marisa just talked about with this MVP thing and why we need to get laser focused on why this is a big deal is because all of that is going to funnel into where the company is headed. Like that's all that I know is the company is giving us the foundational levels. And if we want to build a sustainable business, we need to do those foundational things. And so if you did one thing from now until June 17, is to focus on how do you get to that bronze or silver level of MVP? Again, stressing that, but then get your booty here. There's seats open, and Sean and Michelle have extra tickets at the early bird price. They are thinking of you before you might have even signed up. And they said there is going to be a person out there who is so hungry for change in their lives. They're going to sign up and they're going to wish they had a seat. We're going to buy up these tickets before they're sold out. And so they have them for you. If you are out there and you haven't committed yet, like ask your upline to connect you to them, and they will get you one of those discounted ticket prices. And they will also show you a list of the things that you get for being there in person. And it's going to be pretty great. So I'm excited for you guys. I want to see everybody there. The events are what change our lives and what keep us coming back. Trip of a lifetime to Croatia. Who's going to Croatia? Yeah. We have people who are qualified. We have people who are almost qualified. We have people that are still growing, and all of y'all new people get triple points for every behavior you do in this business, triple the points in your first month. So I'm excited because this is, again, everything we talk about. It might feel a lot and you might be like, oh, I don't know. Again, just get laser focused on the simple foundational behaviors, and it feeds the funnel for everything else that's icing on the cake. And that's what this company does for us. The 1% Club, 1 new distributor, 1 second month order, and 1 event attendance. Who can do the 1% Club this month? And if you don't know who that distributor is, I'm telling you, they come out of the woodwork when you get laser focused and ask for it. Okay? Trust me, it's beautiful. You don't have to know how. It's going to happen if you put your head down and start doing it. Finally, this is something that I don't know if y'all know, but everybody needs to know, and our customers need to know. And Leslie, did you do this? You're beautiful. Look at her. Oh my goodness. Do you want to talk a little bit about this slide?
Sure, I can. So basically, we made this slide, and there's actually, I think, 2 slides. So I think there were like 14 stacks. We just wanted the reason that these 2 slides were made. And if you go into One Person Big Difference, I also have already loaded these into the albums file. So they're there for you to use individually. But we just wanted you guys aware of what the savings were on these stacks. And as I was kind of going through these, I noticed that like one of the biggest savings are the ones that have $20.97 on those. So you want to kind of look at those and see, you know, promote those and put it out there. And I tried to add a little about what each stack did underneath it. I took that directly from the website and added that on there just to make it easier for you guys to market. And they're just there and they're available. And we just want to remind you that it's always better to promote a stack or to try to upgrade a stack. If you're looking to grow your business, one of the things that you want to do is see who you've got on NRF2 and Axio. Maybe you want to bump them up to the peak energy activation stack, or, you know, if they're already on 2 products, always look for another way to upgrade them and say, hey, if you do this, you're basically getting it at a discounted price because you're going to save $20.97. So that's just the gist of it. We just put those out there so you would be aware. There's really no rocket science to it, but I just wanted it visually. It's really important to be able to see it, right? So we wanted you to be able to see it so that you can use it, and they're there in the albums folder and they're already posted in One Person Big Difference. So go add them to your phone and go crazy in stories this week and on your Facebook page and Instagram. Go nuts.
Love it. This is such a big deal. Such a big deal. I know. Oh, there's another one. Oh, there it is. Everybody needs these. Yes, go download them. Save them. Thank you, Leslie. Trying to get to the next slide here. Maybe. Oh, that's the end of them. That's the end of the slides.
So nice. They look so nice in the albums of One Person Big Difference, you guys. Look at that. They're beautiful, clear. You can read them. Beautiful. Thank you.
Golly, that's so I know that when I know I'm saving something, and I always point that out to people. I just did it today. Like, hey, you can get 2 Pro Tandem, but if you buy 3 at a time, you save 25 bucks. And they're like, what? Tell me more. Like, you know, you just have to say it very simply. And it's really awesome. So without further ado, while we wrap this call up, I want to hand it back over to Marisa, because there is some people on here that need some definite shout outs and highlights, some rock stars on the team who just need to share what they are doing, and bless us all to wrap up this call for tonight.
Thank you, Amy. Thanks for doing a great call tonight as well. Thank you, Leslie. Oh my gosh, amazing. I just love this little One Person Big Difference family in Lifevantage. Oh, we're so blessed. So I want to reach out to my sister, Mia Krishnaswamy, and Don Krishnaswamy, my brother-in-law. They just work so tirelessly, and their passion, I think it's what they go to bed thinking about. I actually, Sunny said he's very happy for you too. So I just want to say Mia had brought in somebody that really hasn't done a lot with the business. I'm going to let her share the story, but that created something that we didn't have a lot of notice, and we were scrambling. So it was really incredible to see what happened, but we did a Zoom for a large group of people in the Philippines, but it wasn't your typical opportunity presentation, but we went with it for what we were given. And it was, you know, I'm just going to say A+ to all of us, because it was we're all growing as leaders. I hadn't done any presentations for the Philippines at all. And it was unique. So Mia, I'm going to just kind of turn it over to you. And I was so proud of her when I listened to her doing the introduction, and I'm like, who's that girl? Who's that girl? And it wasn't Marlo Thomas, right, Dawn? That's a little private joke we have. But anyway, most of you youngins won't know what I'm talking about there. But Mia, take it away, okay?
Thank you so much, Marisa. And thank you, Leslie and Amy and Tanya, for the technical side of things tonight. You know, this is a guy that I connected with on buying some product from Trivita. You know, I was buying this, never mind, just buying a product. And he had such great customer service skills that I said, wow, I could use somebody like you in my business. And he asked what my business was. We connected on LinkedIn. I've been nurturing this relationship for probably 3 years. And he lives in the Phoenix area. He's attended a few events there. But he beats to his own drum. He's a really great guy, but he just has his own style. And I honestly didn't know what he would do. And last year he came in as a distributor. He came to Global in October, and we actually got to meet in person and hug each other. And he's a great guy. He's just, he operates differently, but he literally sent me a text message on Friday saying, you're always good about staying in touch. I got something I need. I'm going to have about at least 50 people from the Philippines on a Zoom tomorrow. And be great if you could get the head of the corporate offices in the Philippines on, and maybe that new elite distributor who just hit the elite ranks of Pro 8. But I don't want you to talk MLM and I don't want you to talk compensation. I just want you to paint the bigger picture and introduce what you're a part of, and give these people hope. And we got the corporate leader, Marcia Riego, and Josie Tong, who's the new Pro 8, on this Zoom. And there were about 79 something people when we first got on. And, we had 15 minutes, literally. He said, that's all you get, 15 minutes. I just want you to paint the big picture. And so we did our best to do that. And Marcia spoke, and Josie spoke, and Marisa spoke, and I spoke just in the beginning and introducing everybody. And it was just, it gave you that feeling of, we're all working so hard to build. And yes, we want to build locally, but, to think that we could actually be in these global markets and not know anybody there, and not know the language, but there's such a community of people to help us. And that's what's so exciting about this. We all love the vision of traveling and being financially free and helping people have better health and finances. And the people in the Philippines need that. And so it was just a very exciting opportunity to just be able to share with them what is possible for them in their lives. And it was it was moving. And then after our 15 minutes, he had more that he had to present from other things that he's involved with. But he said we could stay on at the end. And if we wanted to, we could actually go into a typical overview that we do. So people stayed on. And I think, gosh, didn't we have like 45 people, Marisa, at the end that were still on listening to this? And we were scrambling because Josie and Marcia had to get off. They had other appointments, and Marisa and I don't speak the language. And, a lot of these people do speak English, but we wanted to connect with them in their own tongue. And so Marisa's like trying to find somebody who can help us present in Tagalog. And it was just amazing how she was able to bring in a presentation from Kai Hayes. And although it wasn't a live presentation, it gave them a taste of what we have. And, it just gave an overview. And I think people were interested. And now we just have to figure out the next steps and how to, reach out to them, connect to them, and help them get this information, because Randy is the funnel, the guy that, brought all this together. He's the funnel for all of this activity, but it was really exciting. So, just wanted to encourage all of us, because it's really just about building relationships. And, I didn't know where this relationship would go. I still don't know where this is going to land, but it was exciting to be a part of that and to have that time.
That's beautiful, Mia. And I think really bottom line is it just paints a vision for the world and how small the world is, and how through technology as well, we can convey a message of hope and peace and health and abundance. And you're planting the seeds. And I'm just really excited to see what this is going to harvest. And number one, it harvested growth from you that I saw that was extraordinary. And that in itself is a gift. If nothing else ever happened from here, we learned something pretty spectacular. And I feel really good about what we did and what we created. And so I'm excited for all the possibilities. So
yes, and Don, he's just been so, oops, isn't that a fun light? He's also been just so great and encouraging with this as well. He's Randy calls him Mr. Distinguished. But yeah, so I don't know if you want to add anything, Don, but feel free to.
Gosh, I mean, you ladies have been just slaying it. I've really been watching what they've been doing. I was on the Zoom. It was extraordinary to see all of these people there, and as far as I could tell, people were really listening. It was especially cool to see them going back and forth between. I'm sorry, I keep wanting to say tag along. It's not tag-along, right? Between the
Tagalog,
native.
I think.
Okay, yeah. Between the two.
Randy's on, so Tagalog. Thank you,
Yeah,
Randy,
Tagalog,
for this
yeah.
connection. Back
and forth between the languages. It was just a really exciting thing. It really kind of gave a hint at the possibilities that are not just in this case, but just generally. You just never know where things are going to just expand and blow up, and you just never know what's going to grow. So it was really exciting to see that, and we're looking forward to seeing what else can come from that. So, and just thank you, massive thanks to Marisa for really, getting these high level people on, Josie and then Marisha from corporate and Philippines. So it was really cool. So.
And massive thanks to Randy too. I just have to have a huge shout out to him because he has such a heart to help the people in the Philippines. He's been there. He sees that, they're just struggling to put food on the table, so many of them. And he's so passionate about wanting to help them change their lives, And so I was so grateful that he painted that vision for us and how we can help be a part of that story and that journey with them, because that's what he lives and breathes, is how can I help these people? So
and we had a great time hanging out with him in Salt Lake, right, Randy? We had a great time together. That was cool.
Thank you, Randy. And I just want to say to all of you guys that are like going, oh my gosh, I can't even imagine. Imagine. Close your eyes and imagine, because the world is small. And look, I've been in this business 10 years, right? It takes time to plant seeds, to become a professional connector, to meet people that, are along the lines of your growth. Do you see what I'm saying? So it takes time. We don't just jump into a global business for the most part. That would be very rare, because we have to grow ourselves. And I wasn't perfect on this call, and that's okay, because I'm learning too. And I loved what was the fire that was ignited under me to be able to produce. And I gave so much love from my heart before I got on that Zoom. That's what I put out to the universe, is that whatever happens here is just putting out love and connection for people. And so that's what we do every day in Lifevantage. And if you do that every day in Lifevantage, you too will have a global business. If that's what you want.
Love it. Love it. We have 2 minutes left, and we have one more thing to discuss before this call is over. You guys are beautiful. Oh my word. I am just over here. I don't know. You can't smell me, but I'm just my heart's pounding, and I'm sweating because I'm so excited for what we can do, what we have our hands on. And I just want to run out and tell the world. It's so crazy. I'm just so excited, guys. Anyway, Leslie, close us up, and I'm excited.
Okay, no fluff, real quick. Just want to give a quick reminder that friends and family links are available. If you don't know how to find that, basically, if you go into your app, if you want to pull your app up really quick, I'll talk you through it. When you open up your app, you're going to click on people at the bottom, and then you're going to click organization. And then you're going to choose, obviously it opens up to the A. So choose the first person at the top who has an A name. And then right there in the middle of the page, it says promo and links. If you click that little button that looks like a chain, it's going to copy it to a clipboard, and you can send that right over by text. You can send it socially through Facebook Messenger, or you can send it through your app. Those friends and family links give your new orders, your new customers, $10 off their first order. And then the distributor's link that you shared, they also get $10 added to their order. So what I would suggest that you do, if you really want to like move the needle a little bit, is reach out to the people who you have that are on subscription and ask them if they would like to earn a little bit of extra money on their account, and let them know that we have the new red raspberry tea out and that it's a new promotional, and go ahead and send that link over to them and ask them to share it for you. 5 new people gets them 5 new orders for you, and $50 on their account, which could get them a free bag of Axio or a free bottle of NRF2. So think smarter, not harder, right? So if you're having trouble earning those points for those new customers, reach out to your subscription people. Those are your VIP people, and they can help you out. That's it. That's all I've got.
Thank you. And I know we're like right at the top of the hour, but I just got a text from Danny Stevenson in Canada, and I'm super excited for her because she has a new business partner that just joined her and she would like to introduce her. Would you guys hang on for just 2 more minutes, please? Thank you so much.
Thanks, Marisa. Actually, I'm really excited to introduce, because it's a reintroduction. We have Rebecca McKinley has joined us again as a distributor. She was a distributor a few years ago. She even went to Indianapolis with us, and just massage therapist, amazing woman, knows health, the body. She was a doula. Anyway, incredible lady. We've been spending a lot of time together. We were in Banff this weekend together, and she's decided to come back on board, and we are super excited. And she just texted me and said she's in her pajamas. So I don't know if she's going to pop her face on, and I want you guys to see her because she's so much fun. I'm sure some of you will remember her. Rebecca, can you jump on, say hi? Are you coming on? I can hear you. There you are.
Hi, Rebecca. I know you. I remember you.
Yes. I'm in my fancy pajamas.
Can't hear you very well.
Okay, hold on. Let's see.
We're going for a ride on the merry-go-round.
Sorry.
That's
I
okay.
totally
Welcome
caught you
to
off
McKinnon.
guard. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Can you hear me
Welcome to
Fuzzy.
Lifevantage.
now? Thank you. Can you hear me?
Not really. We can't hear you, but you know what? Maybe since we're at the time zone, can you try again? Nope. It's not
Okay.
working.
Well, we're gonna have. Wait? I can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay. Okay. What question was? Anyone reiterate?
Well, I don't know if your microphone is blocked or not, but
Okay.
there's something that's kind of funky. So we can feel your energy though, and your beautiful smile, and we'll have you on again and have you share a little bit about why Lifevantage. We are so blessed that you're here, and I'm really excited for you.
Thank you.
Yes. And yes, and Randy, definitely we want to acknowledge you, and I know you wanted to say something, so go right ahead, my friend. Unmute yourself and we'll
Great.
wrap up the call.
Great, thank you. Thank you guys for even giving me a quick 30 seconds, if that. I just want to share something about Mia with you guys. And hopefully it kind of resonates with everybody to not write anybody off, because me and Mia kept in touch for well over 2 years before I even purchased any product, before I even signed up with Lifevantage. I know along the way, I think I was on the way to the Philippines right when we first met. And then I said, you in the Philippines? No, let me know when you are. Let me know when you are. Let me know when you are. And as we kept chatting over that period of time, you're like, we're going to go in the Philippines. I was like, well, let me know when you are. And so for now that they're in the Philippines, and I've been working on it along the way in the backgrounds on some stuff, but Mia, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. for just loving on me and loving and creating this relationship, because it was well over a couple of years before I even signed up. And then when I decided to jump in, I jumped in at whatever level that was, and I got involved with the company to use every single product made from the company. And now we're about ready to blow this up out there. And and I'm not going to show screens or anything, but will be the smallest call. And Mia knows all the back end details. The smallest call you ever see. Because we haven't even turned the light switch on. We just got a little bit of sunlight from the window. We were going to ramp things up and really just crush it out there. So thank you. Thank you, Mia.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Randy.
Marissa. Marissa, thank you for all the conversations and the FaceTime that we had, physical eyeball to eyeball. Thank you, Marissa. Thank you.
You're so welcome, Randy.
Thank you.
Thank you. We're
You're
blessed
welcome.
by you. Okay, everybody, that is a wrap. Thank you so much for staying on a little longer than we normally go, but it was what a beautiful call. Amy, thank you for your leadership tonight, and Leslie and Mia and Dawn and everybody, and Randy and Rebecca, our new distributor under Danny Stevenson. How exciting. Have fun. That girl, Danny, is awesome. So take care, everybody.